Hello, it's Sadie. I wanted to come on and do a weekly energy reading. This weekly energy reading is going to be titled Prioritizing Peace. Thank you for that, Aya Inspired Tarot. For those of you who are not on Aya Inspired Tarot's channel, please go check her out. I will leave a link in the comments below for this video, but she's wonderful, beautiful energy and has a really, really great channel. But her comment today was prioritizing peace, and that is the energy of this week, okay? It is very intense. We are in between eclipses, but heading our way to that solar eclipse on April 8th, which is a week from today. It is a moon day, so today is a highly intuitive day. Great day to connect with your inner peace, your inner guidance. We also started Mercury in retrograde today officially. So this is a great week to kind of step back, rest, and relax. It's more of a week of being than doing. Prioritizing your peace means becoming the observer, not reacting, not necessarily responding, but observing and noting everything that you see in your environment and your experience. This is also a great week for spiritual practices, spiritual study, prayer, meditation, breath work, whatever it is that helps you connect to your inner self. This is a great week to do that. It's a great week to prioritize your peace because the energy in the collective is very heavy. It's also very deceptive, okay? And so there's a lot of distraction energy right now. There's a lot of fear-based energy right now. And this month of April, I mentioned this in the April energy reading, that the energy is very explosive. And so there's this pressure that's building. And with that explosive energy, things are going to break, things are going to blow, things are going to fall. We're already seeing this happening in bridge collapses and certain people getting raided and getting their downfall and starting the process of the collapse of the system, or the fall of Babylon, as I've been told it's called. And stepping into more light, more illumination, more enlightenment, more truth. Everything that we are going through right now as a human collective is part of that process of us lightening up, us raising not just our vibration, but expanding our consciousness. And so everything that's taking place right now, even though it's hard, even though it's heavy, is meant for this purpose. It always has a higher purpose. Everything has a higher purpose, okay? And God, Spirit, is in charge always. With that being said, though, one of the things that they're really sort of emphasizing for me right now is just to lighten up, lighten my load, okay? And I'm going to use the sun to represent that, but what does that mean? It means really connect with your inner child. Like if you were talking to the 8-year-old you or the 12-year-old you, what would you want to do? How can you bring in more fun, more lightheartedness, more positivity into your life right now? That is the mission. That is the goal. Focus on that. Focus on that with all of your heart and soul. You want to come into your heart energy. There's massive heart chakra activations right now. And so it's a very important time to connect with your heart and follow the path that you love and follow what would bring you joy in this moment. For me, it's being outside in nature, doing readings, doing whatever, just having this sacred space. This is my church. This is where I worship. This is where I connect with the divine. find that sacred space, whatever that is for you, and put your energy and attention on that this week. Okay? Because as we are leading up to the solar eclipse, there is this pressure that's building. Yesterday was Easter for those who celebrate, and I remember I wasn't with my mother this year, and I had an experience in the morning, and ironically she did too. And we were talking about it, and I'm like, yeah, it's funny how everybody's demons are coming out to be seen this Easter. And we both kind of laughed about it. But that's the one thing with the pressure building. It's going to illuminate everything. People's true feelings, people's truth, people's intentions, people's stuff. It's all coming out to the surface. This is part of, again, that everybody coming into expanded awakening, expanded awareness. How we do that is to see it all, the good, the bad, the ugly. And so that's what you're going to see. And we're already seeing it, and your vision is going to increase. You're going to continue seeing it more. And so it's very important as you see to look at it from the highest perspective. If someone that you thought cared about you switches up on you, be grateful for that, because Spirit is showing you the truth of them, the truth of their intentions. If people are lying about you, if people are slandering you, if things are happening in your life that, again, seem undesirable, be grateful that you have the eyes to see, that you are being gifted the ability to truly see what is for you and what isn't for you. Again, this may not be the time to take action because we are in Mercury retrograde, because the energy is so convoluted, but seeing is power. Seeing the truth, knowing the truth, is a very, very powerful position to be in, because once you see, you can't unsee. Everything gets illuminated for you, which helps you to raise your consciousness and expand your perspective on everything in your experience. And so Spirit's just asking you this week, number one, prioritize your peace. Number two, take a step back and observe. Allow yourself to rest, but really observe and see. See what is going on in your environment. See how people are reacting and responding to you. See what is coming to the surface, because it's going to give you the important information and the important guidance to make decisions that serve and honor you and help you to release anything that's negative, anything or anyone that's no longer serving you, anything that's holding you into lower vibrational energies. Seeing is going to help you to release and remove and dissolve this energy from your life. And so this week, be at peace, prioritize your peace, and just let yourself see and let things play out the way the divine comedy is wanting to play out right now for all of us. There is a level of surrender, and there is a level of trust, trusting the process, trusting what you see. I know last week was like trusting what you know. This week is trusting what you see. What you see that maybe nobody else sees around you, what you see and what you're picking up on that maybe other people see differently. Trust what you see, okay? The other thing this week too is they really have emphasized for me, and when I say they, I'm talking about my guides and my higher self specifically. They've emphasized the need to not just lighten up, but purge. Forgiveness, letting go of bitterness, letting go of resentment, accepting people where they are regardless of where they're at and who they are and what they're doing and how they behave. It's not mine to take on. And I know this is very hard for people who are highly empathic or highly sensitive. We take everything on. We think we have to fix everything. It is not for you to fix. Focus on your happiness, focus on your joy, see what you need to see so that you can act accordingly. But let it be. Let people be who they are. Accept them as they are, where they're at. Accept the level of consciousness that they're residing in, and know that you do not have to drop down to that level. You do not have to consent to anything that anybody else is doing if it doesn't vibe for your highest good. Let it go. So there's a heavy emphasis on purging, releasing old karma, releasing old patterns, releasing papers, pictures, things that you don't need to carry with you, old clothing, anything that's just sort of like an energetic weight that's weighing you down right now. This is an excellent time for release, with the retrograde especially. You don't need it. You don't need to carry it to the next level. And as you release it, you'll notice more liberation, more freedom, more joy, more peace. And so this is a time too, even like for some of us, if you're guided to fast, if you're guided to let go of certain foods for a little bit, if you're guided to do more cleansing, whatever you need to do to kind of release any of the buildup, the toxic buildup in your body, in your mind, in your auric field, in your emotions. This is an excellent week to prioritize that as well. Travel lightly. You'll be glad that you did, because as we are moving into this eclipse portal, and this one is very, very important, and like I said, I'll probably do a separate video on the eclipse. But there's two main energies right now. You're either lightening up and allowing yourself to bathe in the light. Sunlight and nature is very important at this time too, as much as you can get. I know people are in certain areas of the world and where weather is still kind of tricky because of winter and things of that nature, but as much sunlight as you can get right now, you just want to bathe in it. You want to fill your body, fill every cell, fill every corner with that golden light, and let it permeate your field in all ways, again, to lighten you up, to bring you joy, to bring you peace, to bring you illumination, to bring you happiness. Because we are either lighting up and really grounding into the light that's coming in, or there are those of us in the collective that are really anchoring into the darkness and anchoring into the density. And this is not a time where you want to anchor into the density. You want to just purge it and release it as much as possible. Okay? So just those are the energies of this week. That's what wanted to come through. Let's do some tarot. I'm using Moon and Stars Tarot today. And when I shuffled, Two of Cups was on the bottom. So there could be an emphasis on relationships right now and connections. And again, it's about, is it empowering you? Is it bringing you joy? Is it satisfying your needs? Is it what you really want? There is this really important time that we're all in right now of reflection, reevaluation, and really doing sort of a review of our lives and where we're at currently, what's working and what's not working. And so again, there could be an emphasis on looking at relationships at this point, especially because we just finished the full moon lunar eclipse in Libra. And so relationships issues could be coming up. That is the energy of, people showing their demons, people who've been holding on to a lot of resentment, a lot of anger, a lot of fear, a lot of hurt. That's going to come up to the surface. It's coming up to be purged out. It's coming up to be cleared, but it's also going to bring in truth. the truth of someone's real feelings, the truth of where somebody's at, the truth of if you and that person are on the same page. And so that could be a challenging aspect of the energy this week. Again, prioritize your peace. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides, guardians, and angels of unconditional love, what further messages do you want to bring through for this week? Eight of Wands, speed. We are moving forward. Things are moving whether you want them to or not. And so there really is this kind of just go with the flow, where the energy is flowing towards. If that's something desirable for you, move in that direction. If you're seeing that energy is flowing towards undesirable outcomes, again, take a step back, reflect, look at your own vibration, look at your own energy, look at your thoughts, look at your emotions. What are you holding on to? Are you anchoring into density and darkness, or are you choosing to lighten up? Very, very important for this week. The Empress, nourishment. So this is, again, a week to just nourish yourself, nourish your heart, nourish your soul, nourish your inner child, and really just be in a place of what's nourishing you. Ask that question, what is nourishing you? And is it giving you everything that you want to feel vital, to feel happy, to feel alive, to feel abundant? Because if it's not, that needs to be looked at. All right. Empress energy is divine feminine energy. So it is also just being in the flow and keeping the heart open to be receptive. The Hermit, solitude, yes. Take some time to hermit. Yesterday, I wanted to come on and do a video, but after Easter and everything, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna take a nap. I've had enough people today. I'm done peopling for the day, and I took a nap and I relaxed, and it was good. So if you need to hermit, if you need to step back, do that for yourself right now. The solitude brings great answers. Also, just being still also helps you to relax and replenish, and it will give you everything that you need to nourish your soul, which will help you to move forward. Okay? Don't try to push against the chaos right now. The energy is highly chaotic. It's highly fiery. It's very volatile. Remove yourself from chaos by prioritizing your peace, all right? Not your monkey, not your circus. And if it is your monkey and your circus, figure out a way to calm down and calm the situation and not to instigate it, okay? Focus on peace this week. Four of Pentacles, control. Control your emotions, control your spending. This is a time to stay balanced, stay practical, control your thoughts. Really, this is a good time for self-discipline as well, is what I'm hearing. You'll be glad that you did because again, it'll be easier to just kind of lift up into the lighter, brighter energies and the higher vibration if you are in control of your thoughts, your emotions, your spending, your energy. Just really protecting your energy and prioritizing your peace will help you to move beyond any chaos that may be in the environment. You have the Page of Swords with education. I've been getting this message a lot. You might be guided to read a book, learn a specific topic of study, or there could be information that's coming in this week that's going to be very helpful for you and your purpose and also the next steps. So just pay attention to any sort of guidance that you get to read something, research something, learn something new. This is going to be helpful information for you at this time. Temperance, healing, yes. There's a lot of healing energy coming through. I know that chaos precedes order, okay? And so understand that if you're going through chaos in your life, in your relationships, in your finances, it is what is needed to be the catalyst to bring order and healing into your life. tread carefully, tread carefully. I don't know why I'm saying that. Tread carefully, tread modestly, use caution, but also with temperance, it's about balance, staying in balance, okay? Staying in balance is going to help to bring in a lot of the healing that's needed. But you are also going through a massive healing cycle right now. If you're purging all this emotions and things are closing out in your life, just let it go. Because 6 of Wands or 7 of Wands, we've got resilience. Let it go. You're strong enough, you're resilient, you have the upper hand. Whatever you're going through, you are going to overcome it. You are going to get through it. Believe in yourself. Because 4 of Wands, there will be celebration, there will be abundance, there will be joy, there will be happiness. For some of you, if you're having some relationship issues, there's going to be union and coming together in a way that will put aside any of the challenges. You know, you're overcoming those things. And so again, it's just a time to really trust, really believe in yourself, bathe in and ground into all the light that's coming in, and release anything that's heavy, anything that's not bringing you joy, anything that's not on the path of love for your heart and soul. Let it go. It'll either heal and elevate to the higher level that it needs to be, or it'll be replaced with something even better for you at this time. Bottom of the deck, I love this, 4 of Swords, recuperation. So yeah, the one message to you that I forgot to bring in, but perfect with these cards, is for the cosmic storm. I guess that's what the solar eclipse video that I'm going to do is going to be called, Cosmic Storm. For the cosmic storm that is currently taking place, that we are all going to experience, Spirit wants you to know any storms that you are currently going through in your life, any hardships, any challenges, it is not for the purpose of hardship and challenge. It is not to punish you, and it is not to keep you stuck in density. It is the cosmic storm that needs to come through to be the catalyst to clear any obstacles and blocks from you lightening up, okay? And so trust the process. You've got to trust right now. You've got to surrender, release resistance, flow with the energy. It'll be easier. Bottom of the deck, we have soulmate card. You have divine support, whether this is through love, whether this is through friendship, whether this is somebody else in your life, soul tribe, coming in to support you. You have divine support, okay? You are not alone in this process. Cutting the deck to power. Stand in your power. Be in your power. Be in your truth at all times. Live from your authentic nature. Live from your heart and soul. And you're going to be just fine. Everything's working out for you. Some of you need to hear that, I'm being told. And so I am saying it. We've got, as I dropped the card, earth energy, ground into the earth, ground into nature, ground into the light, let go of density, okay? Very important week for grounding, for peace, for rest, for recuperation. There's a lot of shadow energy. For some of us, we may need to do more shadow work, and that's why things are coming up to the surface to be cleared and purged. Do not be afraid of the shadow. When you shine a light, the darkness does not remain. Remember that. When you shine a light on it, the darkness cannot remain. Spirit, anything else for this week? You are transforming, okay? Again, this is that energy of lightening up. You've grown your wings. It's time to take flight. Let yourself transform. Let yourself be your truest self, the truest version of yourself. Let go of the past and the heavy cycles and move forward, because you're coming into good fortune, good luck. The bottom of the deck is the lucky card. Good fortune, good luck, abundance, happiness on all fronts, in all areas of your life. And so, again, go through this process of transformation lightheartedly. and you will navigate these energies just fine. I'm sending you love. Have a beautiful week. Take care.